Again for step 2. Alright, so this is now all one object. This is probably not how you imagined it. I mean, this looks a bit different to this one, but you can make those changes yourself. Alright, I guess moving forward now, let's give your design some wall thicknesses, shall we? So I've actually selected that. Alright, and we'll get rid of colour and have stroke. I'm just wondering whether we actually do make yours 3 mils, so it's quite fat. Alright, so that can be your wall thickness. Let's go in now, and because we know that's what we want, let's make it black. All right. Now you need to ask yourself, if you're standing on top of this, where's there a door? Is there any windows? Because I do remember that you did have some windows. So, for example, I'm just going to pop one in. Okay, let's have a look. So I've zoomed in, and I'm going to pretend that I actually want to go copy paste. We'll zoom out for a sec. I'm going to pretend that I want this, and just so that I can see it, I think what we'll do is make it a pale green. Okay. Now I'm going to pretend that I need a window, let's say from here to here. And what I'm going to do now is select this. This will make perfect sense in a sec. And one more, and one more, and one more, and one more, and one more. So I'm going to now pretend that this, okay, is going to go here. All right. And that's going to be my window. I'm going to zoom right in and put this exactly on top. Well, come on, it's a bit finicky. Now I'm going to go back to stroke, and I'm going to make that, let's see, let's make it 2. No, let's go 1.5. Look at that. That can be my window. And now I'm going to make that white. Ta-da! There we go. I've got a window in. All right, so same sort of thing. It's not being lazy, it's being smart. Copy, paste. Let's go over here. So again, let's make that a pale green. Why am I not making it white now? Because I won't be able to see it on the desktop. All right, I might want to have, actually, I kind of like this one. I'm going to go delete, delete, go back to here, go delete, and we'll go delete. And here, let's go delete. I like these two. And if I'm smart enough, I can put them back on top. Yes. Go to stroke, and what did we have? We had 1.5, didn't we? 1.5, and let's make them white. All right, Penny, check that out. I've now got a couple of windows in. Now, if you did want to keep some internal walls, that would have been another option for you. At this stage, we've got windows. If you want to make any of these doors, we do need some openings. So just perhaps you might like to have an opening maybe around here. Maybe you'd like to have a couple of openings. So I'm just going to zoom in. We'll select this again, and then we're going to go to the direct selection tool. And what we can actually do now is maybe you want a doorway here. So I'm actually going to delete from there and there. And then maybe another doorway, maybe over here at the side might be good as well. So I might put in a few more points, only because there were not enough. So perhaps you might find something like this. So now I can go up the path, and I can go in this way, I can go on the viewing platform, and I can come out this way. You might even want to push this over a little bit so you've got a bit more space. All right, so that's how you're sort of finishing up there, and I want you to pretend all that beautiful work there is done as well. Now it's time to draft some dimensions, okay? So pretty much how we're going to do the dimensions is, I think one of the quickest ways is to bring on your rulers. So show rulers. And then what I want to do is, I'm just going to grab my pen tool again and draw a little line. But let's make it a bit thinner than that. Can you see that? Now I also want the height. I want to make that 10 millimeters. Okay. And that is going to sit directly on top here. So we'll zoom in again, like so. All right. So now what we want to do is we're going to bring a ruler across here. We'll bring a ruler across to here. So we'll just undo those. 1 sec, I'll start again. So we want a ruler, not the red lines, but your actual pavilion lines. So here, not pavilion, your viewing platform, and here. Can you see that lines up with that? All right, so now we're going to go across to here like so. We've got one. Pop our little ruler on top. Now we're going to draw another one. Just bring that down so it's actually on top. You might delete that. It's all very quick Try again. Oh, much better, got it right this time. So you need 3 dimension lines, Penny. And that's going to go there, like so. Get my little measuring stick out of the way for the moment. This is now your projection line, so we'll just sort of bring your projection line maybe about here, and it goes just beyond. And then we'll grab another one, so here, and it goes just beyond. Can't see these because of the guides, so how about we get rid of our guides, and now you can see it. I'm also thinking at this point you don't need this anymore. You'll just have your beautiful little pathway that'll wind its way up. All right, now what you can do is you can grab this, copy paste, object, transform, and reflect. And I never remember which one's which. I just always look at the pictures, Penny. There we go. And this Penny can actually sit, it will need to sit 1 centimetre. I'll just put it about there. But this will need to sit 1 centimetre away from that work there that you do. So we just pretend that that's all that work, that pebble work that you've designed is all done, and it sits like that. Not bad at all. Zoom out. And I'll just grab my little measuring stick, and I want to rotate it now, transform and rotate, because now I need to zoom in again. And now I'm going to pop this right here like that. This time, let's grab some more rulers. So it's going to be right there. Oops, it didn't quite work, did it? I think I probably need to turn my rulers on. I've got rulers, guides, show guides. Let's try that again. There we go, now it's working. Right, and then I need it also to come to here. All right, let's do our first one. So here to here. Grab this, my little measuring stick, copy paste, grab this, paste, and now I can move that out of the way. Now I need to draw in my projection lines so it doesn't touch the object or the building, goes just beyond, and the same one here like this will go just beyond. All right, let's clear those guides again. So view, guides, hide guides. All right, can you see that? Zoom out, put my little measuring stick out of the way, and now I'm going to grab all of this, copy paste, I'm going to flip it, so transform and reflect, and this time we're doing this one. Now I should be able to pick this up. Oops, lost it. Try that again. Don't like it when it I go to pick it up and I miss it. Got it. And this time around it's going to go, isn't it? Like with that there. But I do need my measuring stick, so I might just leave that out of the way for a sec. Grab my measuring stick, and this part here sticks out the most. And what we might do is just zoom that a bit as well. All right, let's grab this. So that first dimension line is going to hit that like so. Now the height of it needs to go to there, like that. All right, and now I can finally get rid of this. So just to recap, looks like there's a massive gap here, but remember you're going to fill this all with pebbles, and that's the pattern, the path pattern, which will look amazing, and that's the reason why you've got this big gap sitting here. We've got dimensions on 1, 2, 3, 4 sides. Another thing you might like to do is, and you've got a bit of a choice here because we want to make your drawing look lovely, see how this projection line will probably cross over the top of some of your pebbles or your paving. Feel free to make this a little bit less, maybe something like that. Again, these guys here are crossing over, they don't have to. You can actually bring them up a little bit like so. Okay, see how that looks nice like that? The same thing with this one here. And the same thing with the one there. So that definitely looks really good. All right. Now in my next tutorial, I'll show you how to actually put the actual dimension numbers on. Then your next thing you're going to do is you're going to lock all of this to the desktop so it doesn't move, and you're going to draft down to do that elevation, which will be pretty exciting.